Whenever the market is not doing anything, and by that I mean when the price doesn't fluctuate a lot, where things just stay pretty much the same. Like over the past month, nothing really happened in Bitcoin. It just went up and down by a few percent here and there. There are a couple ways on how you can still make money. And I wanted to show one thing that works quite well for me, which you can think of as arbitrage trading. Basically, we look at the price of a coin on any of these exchanges, look at the price of the same coin on a different exchange, see if there's something like a 0.5%, 1%, 2% gain to be made, and then simply buy it on one exchange, send it over, sell it on the other. Because if I can buy an apple for $1 and you buy it for $1.20, then I don't have to do anything but buying and selling it immediately. And because that is something that you can do whenever you want to, I thought you might like it, considering that meme coins are insanely volatile, and this one is, I think, the most stable way I've found in order to make a couple percentage here and there. And depending on your order size and how much you buy, you can make quite a lot. Because let's say, for example, you buy something for $2,000 and sell it for a gain of 3%. That's $60 just for clicking buy and sell. Now, a site that I found for that is like the main topic of the video, is ArbitrageScanner. They have a long list of different exchanges that you can pick, as well as coins and opportunities, and it simply compares how much you would make on different pairs when you buy them on one exchange and sell them on the other. It then shows you, and this refreshes every 10 seconds or even 5 if you want to, it shows you opportunities where you can buy one thing and then sell another. Where you can buy one coin on the exchange that is listed on the left and then sell it on the other on the right, which then gives you X amount of percentage in gain, as well as the amount of volume. Because when you're on an exchange, there's always the order book. If we look at Mantra, for example, and please do not buy that, X amount of money is in here to buy it, to move the price up, and X amount of money to sell it, to move the price down. Now, if you're super fast and you look at the numbers and you do some math here and there, you can compare the price and how much you could buy on one exchange, send it over to a different one, sell it there, and then calculate the profit that you could make. Now, the issue is crypto moves really fast, and if you try to do that manually, that doesn't work. So if you have a setup where you simply have a bot that runs everything, that looks into these pairs that are available, and you just farm like 0.1% here and there, that can add up, especially because you don't have to do much. It just works automatically if you set up the bot. They do have an API behind that as well, which there are different options available. Haven't tried that one yet, but if you want to build your own bot or simply, have something that does all of that for you, found the option too. If I tried it, I'll let you know. But for now, I wanted to show real quick how it looks like when you buy on one exchange and get into a coin once. For example, I got into Mask over here. I went over to HTX right after on the same coin, right? Same trading pair. Did a bit of trading magic. So you just press some buttons. Buy it, keep the money in between, and that's it. And the best thing about that is, it doesn't matter if we're in a bull run, bear market, if it's alt season, if it's not. This is just something you can do at any given point in time. And because everything always fluctuates, and you would simply automate that, there's pretty much infinite amounts of things that you can do. So it's not like, hey, 20 other people are doing it, so you can't do it. If it's automated, it just works. Now up there, if you want to play with all the different sliders, for example, min transaction amount, minimum amount of profit in percentage, all of that, that is possible too. So let's say you have like $10,000 to trade and you just want to make like 2 or 3 trades a day, maybe get like 0.5% on that. So like $50 for close to no work. You can set it up that way. You can enter things the way you like. You can simply save it as a template, and you don't have to use the web version. You can also connect it to your Telegram and just have notifications, which makes it a lot easier. And while I was just showing the perpetuals, you can also go with the arbitrage scanner or screener, where you have different pairs available. For example, this over here for Loop, if you buy it on Gate and sell it on MaxC, where there's a pretty big price discrepancy, you could get like 24%. That's a lot. For the fact that all you have to do is you buy it, send it over, sell it. That's not bad. Plus you can simply click the link and it links to it automatically. So we would see on Gate over here that it is a super microcap coin, right? 0.9 cents over here. And then on MaxC, you have the option to sell it for 1.2 cents. And you might think, well, this seems too easy to be true. Why is nobody buying this right now? Do you know how many coins there are? Crypto has like tens of thousands of coins. Every exchange has hundreds, if not over 1,000 listed. And trying to compare the price of every coin on every exchange at the same time to see if there is something like a loophole, that's something that not many people do. Because most guys, they talk about being in the trenches and trading meme coins. But meme coins are worthless. And also established projects that are already listed, all you have to do is buy and sell. In most cases, you're going to see coins you never heard about before, because based on market cap alone, it only makes sense that there's a big price discrepancy and a big amount of profit to be made when you have a low cap coin. Obviously, you can decide whether you want to trade spots, futures, whatever. And there are a bunch of exchanges listed already. So if you sign up to pretty much any exchange ever, they're probably over here. And they also have a guide when it comes to the bonus, so that the trading fee is 0. Because otherwise, if you trade and your fee is like 0.1%, as most exchanges take, and your profit would be 0.1%, then there isn't much to make. So don't forget that part. The fee is important. Otherwise, your money doesn't add up. And all we gotta say is get your money up, not your funny up. One small thing as well, that it kind of reminded me about. There was once a guy called Jared from Subway.eth, that's his like trading name, and he simply set up a meth bot that sandwich attacks trades. Every transaction is on the blockchain. So you see if somebody else is buying something. If you increase your own gas fee, make the same transaction you can buy before them, based on whatever slippage percentage they send, they buy after you, so they get less tokens. And then we have guy 1 buying, you buy in the middle, he sells here, and whatever you bought because of the slippage percentage, he can sell for a profit. And that's kind of similar to arbitrage trading, but a lot more complicated. I heard before that you can join different Telegram groups where people sell those kind of bots for like 10 to 20,000. In here so far, they have like 3 different versions for APIs where it goes up to $4.49 a month, with the regular price being, depending on what you choose up there, because they're, 4 different options, up to $7.95 a month. But that all comes down to how much do you trade? Because for me, for example, business is fine as I have up there. You can also use Platinum or Enterprise. All depends on what you do. And the same team behind it, they're also building this one, Ascension AI or ASCN.ai, where they just take like all the different services that are normally available, put that into one AI agent. We get like complete analysis, token tracking, ETF tracker as well, DEX aggregation, and all the other words listed over here, all thrown into one. For which you do have private data sourcing. So while ChatGPT uses like open data sourcing, they use private data. So in that case, it's more advanced, so you get more details. And if you actively trade on chain, then you probably use more than $30 or $29 a month anyways. And if you want to get into arbitrage trading, the combination of this plus that, plus whatever else you use for trading, might make you a pretty penny. When it comes to AI, it's mostly based on how creative can you be and think about how you can use it. Because they also have an active YouTube channel where they show different strategies, how to use everything, how to set things up. I thought this might be something for you if you're into that. I haven't covered arbitrage trading before because I mostly focus on passive income. But if you actively want to trade, might be something for you. If you do want to sign up, got a link down below, obviously, because YouTube man, where you get 20% off. And because I haven't had any issues with this so far, as it simply gives you data and then you can act on that or simply automate that, I thought let's share it with the group. Obviously, if you've been using it, let people know in the comments down below. And if you're new to trading at all and you simply want to like get into it, obviously use something like a demo account first. Just try it, just mess around. I use like $10 here and there if you sign up to the exchanges, and then see how it goes. I'll leave links down below, as always. Not financial advice, and I have to mention that because YouTube has guidelines. And I keep you updated how things go, how much profit I personally make. I usually use $1,000 max, which means like any of the ones shown on the screener part over here works because, the biggest amount that you can use is like $600 down there, or like 1.4K here, and nobody forces you to use all that amount. It's simply something that is up for grabs. And it even shows you how much it costs to withdraw something, so you can use that for your calculation, because this one tells you can make 16%. But you have to spend $1 on that. Ooh, maybe it's not worth it then. I'll leave the Telegram group and all that stuff down below as well. So if you got any questions, ask the team, no worries. And if you like building bots, they also have APIs. So haven't done that myself, but you can always ask your AI assistant who does that for you. See you in the next video. Take care.